Hi everyone, welcome back. Today's video is going to be top 10 skincare and hair care products that I will always use. So I did a video a few weeks ago. I did my top 10 makeup products that I will always use, and I wanted to do the hair and skin version. So I'm combining them into one because I don't have enough hair and skin to do a separate video. So these 10 products for your hair and your skin. Total favorites. I will always use them, and I wanted to share them with you. If you're new here, my name is Blair. I do all kinds of beauty and makeup content here on YouTube on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I hope you'll stick around and subscribe, and let's go ahead and get started with the video. All right, we're gonna start with skin stuff. Most of it is skincare. I only have 3 hair things. I guess 4 hair things. The rest is skincare. So we'll do skin first. And the first 2 things are SPFs. And I know I have mentioned both of these on my channel before. I haven't really talked about them in a while. These are the 2 SPFs that I took to Florida with me. A week or 2 ago when we were in Florida, we were at Disney, and I took these 2 with me. The first one is from CeraVe, and it's the Ultra Light Moisturizing Lotion with SPF 30. I love this product. I think I've been through, this is either my 3rd tube or my 4th tube of this. I buy this consistently because for many reasons. It's a moisturizer and a sunscreen, and it has a matte finish. It's not super glowy, which I love a glowy finish. That's one of my favorite things. But sometimes, particularly if I'm gonna wear a glowier makeup product on top, sometimes I don't want a super glowy SPF. So I go in with this one, and this is perfect. It's like a lotion. It has great ingredients. It has ceramides, hyaluronic acid, and it does not leave a white cast. It is a white color, so I'll pump it out for you. And this is a chemical sunscreen, which I don't have an issue with. I like chemical and mineral sunscreens. Neither, I don't really have a preference, but you can see when you blend it in, it goes right in and it sets down. It feels good on your skin, so it honestly can serve as your moisturizer and your sunscreen all in one. In fact, my husband was using this too when we were on the trip. I have to kind of force him to use sunscreen, and I brought this with me because I knew I could get him to use this since it's more of a matte finish, and I love this. I wear it under makeup, and I have no issues with my makeup doing weird things. It's such a good product, and it's pretty affordable. You'll see I have a few things from CeraVe in this video. They're one of my favorite skincare brands overall, and I love this. I think if you have dry or oily skin, you would like this. So I wanted to mention this as my number 1 product, or not number 1, but the first thing that I'm mentioning. And on top of that, I put this, and I know I've used this in a video or in videos months ago. I haven't used it in a while though, and it's by DRMTLGY, and it is their Universal Tinted Moisturizer with SPF 46. Now they call this a tinted moisturizer. As you'll see in the clip, it does not give you much coverage. This is not a tinted moisturizer in my opinion. I mean, it does not provide any coverage in my opinion, but it is a pretty glowy SPF. So you can see it's more of a skin tone color, but it blends right in with your skin. And I wore these 2 together. So I put the CeraVe on first, kind of let that sit for a minute or 2, and then I went over the top with this. And I did that in Florida mainly because, I don't know, I was paranoid about being out in the sun, even though I had on a hat, and I try to really protect my face from the sun. But I did wear both of these, and they wore beautifully together. No pilling, no weird things happening. I love this. This from Dermatology has kind of gotten more popular recently. I've seen more people talk about this. Alexa Blake, who I love, has been talking about this, as well as Katie Fawn, who I also love. This is just a great product. I think whether you have oily or dry skin, I think you will like this. I will say though, if you do not like a glowy, if you don't like any glow to your face, I would probably skip this one and just do this one. But for me, I have more normal, I would say more dry to normal leaning skin. I definitely don't have oily skin, and I like both of them. So I wanted to mention those because I took them to Florida, and those are tried and true Holy Grail favorites. All right, moving on to two more products from CeraVe. Like I said, I love CeraVe, the skincare brand. I just think they have really good skincare for an affordable price, good ingredients, not fragranced with a ton of, you know, essential oils, and just fragrance that a lot of people don't need or want in their skincare. And another thing that I love, I use this religiously every single night, sometimes throughout the day if I need it, and it's the CeraVe Healing Ointment. Now this is, it's 46.5% petrolatum. I never know if it's petrolatum or petroleum. I think it's petrolatum. This, if you have dry skin anywhere on your body, I don't care if it's your face, your hands, your elbows, your feet, your ankles, whatever. If you have an extremely dry area, you need this in your life. It is very thick, and it's like what it says, it's an ointment. So it's not like a cream, it's not like a lotion. It's a very thick product, so that's it there. But what I mainly use this for is I coat my entire mouth with this at night. I typically have very dry lips, and not just dry lips, but I get dryness kind of all around my mouth. Particularly in the wintertime, I've kind of always been like that. And then recently we've been sick, so I've been blowing my nose so much. So that's also really harsh on this area of your mouth, right beneath your nose. And I just felt like so uncomfortably dry at night. So I literally take this and just cover my entire mouth with it. And I swear it helps with dry skin so much, so much. If you have any dryness anywhere that you just cannot seem to manage, you need this in your life. Another really good way to use this, and I actually saw, this was not my idea, I saw Abby Young here on YouTube. She does a lot of skincare videos. She does really great videos. I will link her below. But she was saying that she used this as an eye cream. So I started using it because I actually ran out of my nighttime eye cream recently, and I just haven't gotten a new one. She was using this under her eyes at night as eye cream, and I was like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that consistency for under the eyes. You guys, this is fantastic for under your eyes. It's thick, which I personally like, especially at nighttime. I don't like it under my eyes. Under makeup, it's a little too thick for that. But at nighttime, if you want to really like moisturize this area, and even up above your eyes, your eyelids, I guarantee you this will take care of any dry issue that you have. I haven't been applying this under my eyes every single night, but I've been doing it like every 2 or 3 days. And when I wake up in the morning, my under eyes just feel smooth, kind of like how your lips feel after you've put like a really hydrating lip mask on your lips. That's how I feel like my under eyes are when I use this. So this is just a great multi-use product. Anytime you have any type of dryness, I guarantee this will take care of it. And also I have this little mini size. So this is a little baby size. My mom gave me one of these. She got these somewhere in a pack of 2. So Mom, comment below and tell me where you got these. I can't remember now. But this is nice because it's really tiny. You can take it with you. And this is what I took to Florida with me. But I use this stuff every single day. So good for dry skin. Next, another product from CeraVe that I love is the Moisturizing Cream. So this is the really big one, the big jar. This comes in different packaging. It comes in more of a tube like this, and it also comes in a tub like this with a pump. So it just depends on what you're wanting. But this is so good. It's just so good, you guys. It has no fragrance in it. It's a very thick cream, and I think a lot of people use this all over as a body cream, and I do use it that way, but I also apply this on my face as moisturizer. I do that a lot, especially if my skin feels dry or if I'm just having issues with my skin. Like, I've been having some skin issues since I've been back from Florida, just some dryness and some weird little breakouts and things. So typically when that happens, I like to just pare down what I'm using on my skin and use like the most basic skincare. And when I do that, I always use this. I use really just a cleanser, a little bit of an eye cream, or some of this. If I don't have an eye cream, I'll put this under my eyes and then cover my face with this. And that's just kind of what I do anytime my skin is having a moment or something, and I just know that I can put that on and it's not going to do anything weird. I like it a lot. It feels really good, and it's just perfect. It's the perfect moisturizer for your face and the rest of your body. You can put this all over. I do also like the lotion version of this. So this comes in the CeraVe Moisturizing Lotion as well, which is similar, but it's more, just a little bit thinner. It's not that thick cream consistency. That one I like more for the daytime, but for nighttime, you cannot do better than this. I think anybody would like this. Dry skin, oily skin, this is so good. And it really doesn't take a lot because it's so thick. This would last you for a very long time. So I use this stuff constantly, and I wanted to mention it. Holy Grail for sure. All right, the next thing is a scrub, like a body scrub. I love the Tree Hut body scrub. So this one is obviously empty. They come in tons of different scents. This is the Tropic Glow scent, and this one smells very similar to the Boom Boom cream that's so popular. It really does smell similar. And I know for a while this scent was sold out, but I think you can get it now. This is my favorite scrub by far. I always use a scrub before I shave my legs or before I apply any self-tanner, which I don't do that all the time, but when I do it, I always use this first. And this scent, Tropic Glow, and the Vitamin C scent are my two favorites. I like these because they don't make a huge mess in the shower. I've used a bunch of different scrubs in the past, and a lot of them have so much oil in them that they work well on your skin, because obviously the oil and the sugar scrub kind of moisturizes and exfoliates at the same time, but they can also make a mess in your shower or your tub or wherever you are. This does not. It has a little bit of oil in it, but not so much that it makes a huge mess. And the scrub is just abrasive enough. It's not too coarse. I've also used scrubs before that are too scrubby, if that makes sense. Like, you can tell that it's like hurting as you're using it, so it's almost too exfoliating. This one is perfect, and it smells really good. So I would definitely recommend the Tropic Glow or the Vitamin C. The Tropic Glow is a little more of a beachy, kind of a coconutty almost scent. Reminds me of the beach, like the Brazilian Boom Boom cream. Or the Vitamin C one is very citrusy, which is really nice as well. I love them both, and I've been using them for probably 2 or 3 years now. This one is obviously empty, but I already have a new one in my shower, so I always repurchase these. The next thing is, this is a pretty new favorite for me, but I've been obsessed with this since I tried it a few months ago, and I know this is going to be a forever thing with me, and it's the makeup eraser. You guys, this is such I can't believe that this product works. They did send these to me, but I was very skeptical. I told them that I would try them and, you know, just see if I like it. I just didn't believe that something like this would remove makeup with just water. I don't know. I've just always thought to remove makeup, you had to use some type of cleansing balm or micellar water or something like that. I just never thought that water would do it. It truly, truly does with this. It is the easiest thing. You wash these in the washing machine with your towels. You just throw them in and reuse them. And it's as easy as that. You get it wet with some warm water and go over your whole face. It will take off everything. It will take off eye makeup. It will take off all of your face makeup, your sunscreen. I also like this because you can kind of drag it down your neck, because a lot of times we should be bringing our sunscreen down our neck, and your makeup sometimes we bring down our neck. And if you're just using an oil cleanser or micellar water or something like that, it's not always as easy to get all the way down your neck and then kind of rinse off. With this, you just wipe it away and it all comes off on this. It's crazy. I was very, very skeptical, but I'm in love with this. I love it so much. I really want to get the big size. This one, I think they call this a mini, I think, but they make one that's really, really large, like an actual towel size. I think I might use my own code and order one for myself because I just love these. The other thing that I really like is these little round ones. So they have this little tag on the back so you can hold it like this. But what I've been using this for is either just to remove eye makeup, or this is so good for toner. So if you use any type of like exfoliating toner or hydrating toner, instead of using a cotton pad, which is what I've always done, this is so much better. You can reuse it and it's so much softer and just, it feels better on your skin than a cotton pad. So that's what I've been using these for. And then I've been using this just for my whole face to remove the makeup. But I love these, you guys. Totally, totally recommend. They come in tons of colors and sizes, and you can get like a pack of 7 to have one for the whole week. I love them so much. I do have a code. I hope it's still active. I'll check on that and I'll list it below. I do have a code for makeup eraser if you want to try these for yourself, but I love them. Okay, now we're moving into a few hair things. I didn't include a ton of hair stuff because, to be honest, I switch up my hair products frequently, or I always have in the past. But recently, there's been a few things that I've tried and I can confidently say I love them enough that they're going to be around forever because I love them that much. And the first thing, I know I've mentioned these at least one other time. I don't know how many times I mentioned them, but it's these hair ties. They're from the brand Goody, and I will list the exact ones below. I don't even have the package anymore, but this is the best hair tie, hands down, that I've ever used. In fact, I threw away all my other hair ties. The only ones I own are these. And these are fantastic. First of all, they are not so tight that you can't wrap them multiple times. That's like a pet peeve that I have. I hate it when I get a hair tie and they're so tight that they're hard to wrap. Because if you have a lot of hair like me, I have to wrap my hair like 3, sometimes 4 times to hold it really secure, just because I have really thick hair and I have a lot of it. These hold my hair perfectly. They don't tug, they don't pinch my head, they don't stretch out. That's another thing I love about these. I was finding that I used to buy those silk hair scrunchies by the brand Slip, the brand that makes the silk accessories, the pillowcases, the night masks, all of that. I used to buy those silk ponytails because I liked how they felt in my hair and I didn't feel like I was breaking or harming my hair. The problem with those is they stretch out. They stretch like way bigger than they are when you buy them, and then you have to wrap them like 15 times to get it to stay on your hair. Anyway, and they're expensive. So I quit buying those. I got rid of everything. The only ones that I use are these from Goody. They're very similar to I think they're the Gimme Beauty hair ties, I think is what they're called. But these you can get at Target. That's where I got mine, and they're so good. I will link them below. This is the only ponytail that I use. I use it like I have it in today. This is what I use for my low bun when you see me do that. They're my favorite. I love them so much. Okay, another hair item. Now this I've been using for years. In fact, I don't remember ever not using this, like ever in life. I've always used this, and they're hair turbans, hair towels, whatever you want to call them. This is for when you get out of the shower and your hair is wet and you wrap your hair up in this towel and it sits on your head and it helps your hair dry. And these are much, much better for your hair than a traditional towel because they're more of that terry material, so they don't make your hair frizzy or anything. If you have a tendency to have frizz in your hair, you need one of these in your life. This, I got this one for Christmas. This is by the brand Aquis. Aquis, I don't know how you say it, but I love this one. But I also have just cheaper ones that I've gotten from like Target, Walmart, TJ Maxx, and I just love these. And you just obviously wash them and reuse them. They're perfect. They're also really nice if you are someone that you have a lot of hair and it takes your hair a long time to dry. I personally really like to let my hair kind of air dry for a while before I touch it at all. I like to just leave it up in this hair towel and kind of let it absorb most of the water. My hair is very coarse and it holds on to water a lot, so it takes my hair a long time to dry. But this is just the perfect thing. I also love to use this because I'll get out of the shower, put my hair in this, and then my hair's out of my face and I can do my skincare and all that and let my hair kind of dry in the towel and then let it down and, you know, spray in any products or whatever I'm using. But if you don't have one of these, especially if you have long hair, if you have thick hair, you need a hair towel like this in your life. I will link some below that I can find online. I don't know if I can find this exact one, but I will link these below. They're so nice. All right, two more things. So this one I have talked about a few times for sure, but it has reached Holy Grail hair status 100%. So I knew I had to put it in this video, and it's by Biolage. And it's the all-in-one coconut infusion multi-benefit spray. I got this probably 6 months ago, and mine is, can kind of see through the bottle. Mine's almost gone. It's like right here. I am not kidding you when I tell you I put my hair in one of those towels, let it dry, let it out, and I spray my whole head with this. Like, I spray my entire head. I spray my scalp, the middle of my hair, and the ends. I spray it all over and then brush it through. And for whatever reason, my hair responds so well to this. I don't have shiny, silky hair. I have thick hair and I have coarse hair, and my hair also tends to be frizzy, especially if I just let it go and air dry all the way and don't touch it. It is not cute. It doesn't look cute. So what I've been doing is getting out of the shower, keeping it in that hair towel for like, I don't know, 20 or 25 minutes, letting it out and spraying this all over my head, brushing it out, and then I just let my hair air dry like 85 or 90%. And something about this, I don't know if it's the coconut oil or what it is in here, but my hair just responds really well to this. It's my favorite leave-in conditioning spray that I've tried by far, and I've tried a ton because I have to spray something on my hair because, like I said, I have thick hair, I have coarse hair, and I also have color treated hair, so I like to spray something on it, especially before I apply any hot tools or dryers or things like that. And another added benefit is it smells incredible. It smells like the Violage shampoo, if you're familiar with that. It has that very clean smell. It actually doesn't really smell that coconutty to me. So I don't know if they intended for it to smell like coconut or if the name is just because it has coconut oil in it. I don't know, but my hair loves this, and as soon as I run out, I will be buying another one. I will be buying the jumbo size. This comes in this one is 5.1 ounces. I think it comes in a 10-ounce bottle, and I'll be buying that next. But Holy Grail, love it so much, highly recommend. And the final thing is something I've been using. I guess I've had this for like a year and a half now, and I will not go back, you guys. I am obsessed with hair drying brushes. Now, I know there are tons of ones on the market. This is the Amika one. I got this in a set. I think it was holiday 2020, I think. It was an Amika set that came with this and 2 of their hair products, and this has been a game changer for me. I know Revlon has the really popular one. I have personally never tried that one, so I don't know how it compares, but I do know that I will always use a brush dryer from now on, because if you have hair like mine, if you have long hair, if you have thick hair, coarse hair, it can be really challenging to blow dry your hair. For me, I have to do it in sections, and I've always struggled with holding a blow dryer, holding a round brush. Usually I use a pretty big round brush because my hair is so thick, and I have to go around my whole head and try to do the back and hold both things, and it's a process, and I've always dreaded it so much because I have so much hair and it takes so much time. It's not fun. And I also get really hot because I'm holding this above my head, and yeah, it's just never been my thing. But this makes it so much easier because yes, I still have to do it in sections. I section my hair off and do little pieces at a time. But at least with this, I only have to hold one thing. And it's basically just like brushing your hair. You brush it through and go back, brush it through and go back. I should have a clip here of me applying it, or you not applying it, of using this on my head. And I love it. Total game changer for me. I guarantee you, if you have trouble blow drying your hair and you have a lot of hair or you have thick hair, I highly recommend this. Now, I don't know how this works for someone with super short hair because obviously my hair is pretty long. But for me, a hair drying brush tool has been life-changing. And I still don't love to blow dry my hair, but I don't hate it quite as much. This one also, I did want to mention, has 2 settings. It has a hot and a low heat setting and a fan as well. So normally I go over my head the first time with the hot setting, and I just kind of brush through it pretty quickly, and then I'll go through and turn it on the lower heat setting and kind of do any pieces that need a little more help. So I personally love this. I will link this below. If you have a brush dryer like this that you love, let us know in the comments, because I'm sure this one will die eventually because I use it so much. And I would love to know if you guys have favorites. But this is Holy Grail. Definite, will always use one of these. And that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. You seem to like the top 10 makeup products I'll use forever video that I did a few weeks ago. So I wanted to do a skin and a hair care edition. I might also do like a beauty tools version of this, maybe like a lifestyle version of this too. I don't know. Let me know if that would be something you were interested in the comments. I will list all of these things and link them below for you as always. And definitely keep in mind, if you use my links, I do make a small commission, and that is how I afford to buy new products to do this YouTube channel. So I so appreciate you if you shop through my links. I will also list the makeup I'm wearing below if you are curious. But thank you so much for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. If you're new, I hope you'll subscribe and follow me over on Instagram at the same username, simply.blair. I will see you next time. Remember, simply be you. Bye.